Welcome back to the series on the easiest way to solve a Rubik's Cube for complete beginners. In the last video, I showed you how to solve the first two layers of the cube. So this is all red, all green, all orange, and all blue. And in this step, I want to show you how to go from this to this. I'm going to show you how to get the yellow cross on the top of the cube. So the yellow cross means that the centerpiece is yellow, obviously, because it's the top layer of the cube. And you also have yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, and yellow here. So there's yellow on all four of the edge pieces. And you'll also notice that the other color on the edge piece doesn't necessarily have to match the center. So it's not guaranteed that all four of the edges are going to match the center, and that's fine. At this step, you just want to make sure that you have yellow on top for all of the edges, and the color that's right here does not matter. So this color does not need to be red. Something else that doesn't matter is just the corner pieces. The corner pieces may or may not have yellow on the top, but it doesn't matter. We're only focused on these pieces for the yellow cross. There are 4 different cases that you can have at this step. And basically, I have 3 Rubik's Cubes, but the last case is where you have the yellow cross just to start, and that means you get to skip this step. So the first case is just where you have one yellow dot. The second is where you have some type of backwards L shape. So it could look like this maybe when you get it, or like this, but you have some kind of L shape. And there can be other pieces too, but the main thing is that you have this shape. So you have the center, and then you have 2 pieces next to it that are yellow. And the other case is that you can have a horizontal line, or it might look vertical, but that is the other case. And then, of course, lastly, you can just have the yellow cross all at once. And so I'm going to start with this case, and I'm going to show you why I'm going to go in that order. So first, the algorithm that you have to do is you're going to move it front. So you just rotate the front clockwise. You do the normal right algorithm, and then you move it counterclockwise to move everything back. And so you notice that after I do that once, I end up in this case. So I'll keep going with this example, but now that I have this, I need to make sure that there is a backwards L. So the algorithm won't work if you do it like this, or like this, or like this. It has to be a backwards L, like this. And then you do the exact same thing. You rotate it forwards, then you do the right algorithm, and then you rotate it backwards. And then you'll notice that if you do that, you have this case. And for this case, you want to make sure that it's facing you horizontally. This will not work if it's facing you vertically. So you make it horizontal, then you just do the same thing. So you move the front clockwise, you do the right algorithm, and then you move the front counterclockwise. And then you have the yellow cross. Just to reiterate, the important thing is that you have these pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the pieces that need to be yellow. This just happens to be yellow, but that doesn't matter. These colors on the corners don't matter. And it also doesn't matter. This is green and yellow, and this is in the correct spot, because this is green and this is yellow. But this is blue and that's red, and that's fine. We're going to fix all of these in the next step. Okay, so now I'll show you that again with these other cases. So you first look and you're trying to find the correct position. So we put the L shape, backwards, and then we do the same algorithm. We move it front. We do the right algorithm, and then we move the front counterclockwise. Now we have the horizontal case again. Remember, make sure that it is horizontal, not vertical. Move it front, do the right algorithm, and move it counterclockwise. And there we go. We have our yellow cross. And then I'll do it one more time. Not vertical, horizontal, front, right algorithm, and then move it back. And there we go. In the next video, I'll show you some more things that you need to know to solve the top layer of the Rubik's Cube.